Welcome back to Dracon's Plays, Dark Souls Remastered. Alright, so a slime chased me in here and I had to kill it. And I've also switched up my equipment. Wing Spear +5, Hollow Knight Shield, Hollow Warrior Helm, Boulder Armor, Rigging Gauntlets, Hollow Soldier Waistcloth. And yeah, that was good. So anyways, this is kind of like a scavenger build, which I feel is appropriate as we descend into the depths. Or not the depths, but we're actually descending below the depths and into Blighttown. Which just has a great name to it, doesn't it? So right off the bat, the tone of the lighting changes, and we immediately come upon these, like, just boards covered in, like, cobwebs and slime. Everything's just kind of wet. And here we meet an infested barbarian. I did, like, no damage. Dear God. There he goes. Ooh. That looks weird with that torch behind there. I just realized, this is not actually the shield I wanted to use for this. I actually want to use the spider shield. For utilitarian purposes, of course. So, if you remember the other shield, when I got hit, I took poison. Oh, that doesn't really give me much. A little bit of poison through the shield. This one, the spider shield, actually 100% blocks poison. Which is pretty awesome. And they just drop dung pies. They do also have a chance of dropping their club weapon. And they are super parryable, as you can see from that. Just backstabs tend to be more reliable. That's a grab. And more poop. That's fine. So yeah, you can already see right off the bat, Blighttown is not in great shape. Did you see that dart fly past? That dart is the sole reason I have the spider shield. Alright, so there are a lot of these guys here. I forget what they're called. But there's a lot of them, and yeah, they're pretty annoying as an enemy type. Alright, so that is a permadeath, and they drop moss. Which is great. Because that is desperately needed. So their darts inflict toxic, and a very strong form of toxic at that. Alright. That didn't go as planned. Still worked out, though. Alright. So yeah, so there's a lot of, like, things hidden throughout Upper Blighttown. So this is one of the areas that was most greatly improved by, the upgrade to the remaster. Because the amount of optimization they did in this, New Londo, and in general, but, like, New Londo and Blighttown is where it shows. There were sections where going through, Upper Blighttown here, it would drop down to, like, in some cases, I think 10, 15 frames per second. Really, really not good. Alright, so if you step on this, it moves. It will not actually throw you off. However, that doesn't change the fact that it's not great. Alright, so I can't two-shot them with that type of strategy. That's too bad. Alright. So that is that. Now then, there are a couple of points of interest. Lighting change, please. So to start with, you have that item dead ahead. So that's the Aeto, a katana. Now, the only way to get it is to do a running jump. You kind of want to aim for where this board is. It's not a great jump. It's not the hardest one in the world, but that one's still very, very scary. Alright. So every ladder in Upper Blighttown is marked with a torch, top and bottom, which is nice. So that loser was hiding in a pot for some reason. Alright. So right now we're just quickly backtracking through for a couple of items. And then we're going to continue down the path where the Aeto was. Speaking of, I don't think there's anything special in that item description, but just in case anyone is wondering, Katana Fortune Eastern Land, Scabbard Lightning Speed. Alright. Yeah, nothing particularly important on it. Alright. The shadow set. And then if you walk off here, you're able to get inside here and get the soul of a proud knight. Very nice. Another soul of proud knight. Gosh darn fire dog. Alright. Looks like that's it. Okay. Oh, I heard the second one coming. He was a little late. Okay. So now to continue down the Aeto path. This place is a super dead end. Alright, so part of the reason I got the... God darn it. The bonfire first was because you have a bunch of super delicate walks here. So blooming purple moss, that is a super, super good find. Now, here is the fun one. Like, this part's just straight up, like, come on, developer. So the hitbox on this bridge is wider than it appears. As you can tell from a few super goofy moments. Stinking fire dog. They always come in sets of 2. Don't know why. But without fail, they come in sets of 2. Alright. Yeah, so that leads down to here, where you're able to get a view of some of the upcoming attractions, along with a view of the swamp down below. So this view would be like one of the spots that would just kill the camera looking through all this stuff. Or not the camera, but the frame rate. But in the remastered version, that is no longer a problem. All of that for a single humanity. But for this type of playthrough, it's worth showing off that that is what lies at the bottom of this. Alright, so we have more than 1,000 souls, so Homeward Bone is worth it. Net gain. That is how you should determine that. That, and if you're going to run out by using it. But yeah, if you have at least 1,000, it's probably worth it. What? Did I miss something? Alright. That's that. Oh. Fair enough. I thought there might have been a thing I missed there. Just a super dead end. Stupid fire dog. Alright. So, there we go. Ah! God damn it. Ugh. Toxic is the worst, and those guys one-hit toxic you. It's ridiculous. That's just a parasitic wall hugger, it's fine. Alright. Soul of a Proud Knight. Alright. Wow. I don't know what's happening. Alright. Okay, so he died. Nice. Alright, so it should be noted, those Blow Dart guys die permanently. So once you take one out, he is gone forever. Which is super, super nice. So here we get to attack the back of the parasitic wall hugger. What? Since when? Since... Not anymore, apparently. 112. So that is the only parasitic wall hugger in the game. And he was guarding Pyromancy, Power Within. Alright, so that's something we're going to check out in just a little bit here. Huh. Where exactly was that sniper? Was he down here? Was that what I'm supposed to... get from this? Alright. A lot of broken straight swords. So this is the item we were actually able to see. The Eagle Shield. So that is a really interesting, pretty decent, great shield. Well, it's decent because it fills a certain niche as far as great shields go. Excuse me. But we'll take a look at all that when we're safe, like right now. No one's trying to kill us. Eagle Shield. So 95 physical, 75 lightning, 70 stability. Only weighs 6 pounds. Or units. Whatever. So it is a great shield. So very, very high stability. But part of the reason this shield is so good is the weight. Now, they did actually nerf it a bit since the original release of the game, so it's 95% physical. When the game launched, it was 100, apparently. So, it's not quite as good, but still, 95? That's pretty decent. I mean, 95 on the Black Knight shield for fire is ludicrous. Also, the 75 lightning is not bad. That puts it up there as one of the best lightning shields. Now, let's see. We also got the Pyromancy, Power Within. Pyromancy of Carmina, who harnessed the power of flame to actualize the inner self. Short strength / endurance boost, but lose HP. Excessive power eats away the life force of its caster, and like all danger spells, Power Within was kept secret for eons. So Power Within consumes a set percent of your HP. I think it's something like 80% of your HP gets drained through use of that. However, you get a substantial defense and damage buff. Alright. Bad timing. That works for me. Man, the camera in few spots is just utter garbage. So that's part of the reason I wasn't fighting him in the tunnel, or too far this way, is because you can very, very easily aggro this guy, and then you're fighting both at once, which is not great at all. Now, one interesting thing to note is the people that lived in the depths feared the ones that lived in Blighttown, which says a lot about the people that lived in Blighttown, doesn't it? And now that we're down here, you're starting to see why. Alright, so we got the whip, so we could do an Indiana Jones or a Castlevania thing with that. At some point. Oh, we got an item. They really make sure you get a good deal with that item. So, this is the back side of that fog wall. Just to clear that out. Alright. Let's see. For a second there, I thought my recording was wigging out. So these crag spiders have no poise. Dung pie. So a single hit typically knocks them out of their animation. So over here we have yet another Glow Dark guy. And then we have the Wanderer set, along with the Falchion. So the Wanderer made it there before he died. So once we're in a better place, we'll also be taking a look at that. Alright. So a spear is actually very good against these guys, since it's directional. Like, that stab goes straight to them. Now, should be noted that the stinking mosquitoes are not actually infinite spawns. The mosquitoes actually represent a finite pool of spawns. It's just very, very large. Like, you could actually see, you can watch them spawn out over there. Yeah, it's like, they're not infinite, but honestly, they might as well be. So, one thing to just kind of accept when you're down in Blighttown, you will get poisoned. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will get poisoned while you're down in Blighttown. It's just one of those things. So honestly, all you really can do is try to fight it, and there's a bunch of different ways to manage that. But it's one of those things where it's like, nah, you are going to be poisoned. Just accept that fact. Alright. Now, let's see. Yeah. So one thing that Upper Blighttown, in Blighttown in general, does super well is having unique enemies just for effect. The Parasitic Wall Hugger is like the paramount, not paramount, but he's like the poster boy for that. He's the only one in the entire, not just game, but the entire series. The Fire Dogs only exist in Blighttown. Yes. Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Fire Dogs literally only exist in Blighttown. And I think there's only like 8 of them, or something like that. Crag Spiders, only down in Blighttown. The Mosquitoes, only down in Blighttown. Yeah, the Infested Barbarians, only down in Blighttown. It's like, the Ghoul guys are only down in Blighttown. That's one of the actual strong points of Blighttown in this area. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else do we got? Having the Blow Dart guys be permadeath, I feel like that was a decision made after some playtesting, if I had to guess. Because, yeah, they would have added a ton of extra difficulty on top of this area. Now, them being, you being able to kill them like that, and them staying dead also leads to some interesting strategies when you're playing through. So yeah, there's that. Now, let's read the Wanderer stuff. Hood of an aimless wanderer, made from sturdy leather. It offers protection versus wind and rain. So nothing particularly insightful there. Alright. Battle comes with the territory when one wanders the land, and this coat provides a certain degree of protection. So, pretty basic. I love the look of the Wanderer boots. They're one of my favorite in the series. So this lighting's not great for it, but it's black leather. You have these nice metal knee pads on them. They're a nice mid-weight armor. Yeah, and they're actually, if you look at the title art for this series, they're the leggings that I'm wearing in that. Well, I'm wearing. You know what I mean. Anyways, let's see. Did I have anything else? Yeah. Got that. Talked about that. Alright. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so anyways. With that, we've finished Upper Blighttown, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. Next time, we're going to explore Lower Blighttown. So anyways, I'm going to see all of you guys later. Bye. Oh, sorry. Bye.